Wonderful.
Good morning, Namaskar.
Morning, sir.
Morning.
Hi,
Good
sir.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, Karthikeyan, sir. Hi, Ramani, sir.
Good morning. Morning to everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hi. Hi, Punaswamiji.
Namaskar.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Pyramid Valley symbolizes service. Many ashrams like that. The whole motto, the only goal is to serve unconditionally. I've been associated with Pyramid Valley ever since I wanted to build this project. It's 2003. I love it because it's teaching pure spiritual science, 100% spiritual science, above any religion, any caste, any creed. A spiritual science that is fundamentally liberating us with those three tenets. That essentially this teaching makes us feel that we are the architect of our life. No dependency. If it didn't happen, somebody is going to do something, or even that superpower doing something to us is we're still dependent. Versus saying that we are driver of our own life. We are much more than the body. Statement one, we are not the body, we are the soul, which is equivalently in quantum physics said that we are emptiness, we're all energy. Second, we have divinity inside us. And we have that infinite potential because we are divinity, we are divine, the Aham Brahmasmi. Spiritual science statement, quantum physics statement, we are infinite waves of possibilities waiting to happen without observation, waiting to happen. We are infinite field with waves of possibilities, infinite field. So there isn't, every event experience is a combination of a pattern of neutrons, electrons, and all of that together. The infinite waves of possibilities. The third statement is our thoughts create reality. And bhavam tad bhavati, our intent, the feeling, bhavam, the feeling and thought and feeling create reality. Even in quantum physics, it's the same. Observation collapses possibility. So these are three core tenets around which the project is there. And all of them are clearly putting us as the owners and the drivers of our life. So we love this place as teaching pure spiritual science with the most similar technique, Anapanasati. It's wonderful to have the weekend meditations. Saturday, I really, really thank everybody because there's so much of sharing happened in the breakout rooms. And many of them were recorded, rather all of them were recorded. And then we hope to, over a period of time, take those out and then process them. And then have them up on the YouTube as a way for inspiring others. And as and when they come up, our team facilitators will absolutely point that link to you, those who could share. And whoever could not share their experience because we still had very limited time. It'll be great if you'd like to record your own experience and send to your facilitator. That'll be wonderful. Your experience of how this 6 weeks or 5.5 weeks from so now, what kind of transformations you've seen in your life. That'll be great as an inspiration. And then, of course, we get a lot of clarity. And when we are just an example of, if we just talk about our experience, that's exactly what is people are then resonating to, right? We know that. So Pyramid Valley International is symbol of service, and this week is about service, which means we are in the midst of great service oriented, service only life leaders like Atkins sir, Ramli sir, and SVB sir, and many of us who have dedicated their life to service for years and years. In our 5 fingers, we will learn this. Just reinforce it. Physical body, mind, intellect, our individual consciousness and group consciousness and universal consciousness. The social well-being is this one. So it is not possible for us to be happy unless we take care of this too. And that's what we're going to learn. So far, in our 5 weeks of meditation, it is all about how do I take care of all these 4. Of course, in the spiritual quotient, we learned that we are much more than this. But it is so far it's been taking care of all these 4, which are about us. And this is the larger part of us. And so we're going to understand a little more around service during this week and then also understand teaching. Before that, shall we go into our meditation once again? And Pyramid Valley International so far during the pandemic has been closed, but is opening now on 26th of October for public. So those in Bangalore, always a great opportunity to be in ashram like this. Completely switch off. The start is that for 5 days if you're away, and then do total practice whole day, away from our work and away from everything else. And then go deep meditation, like the meditation that we are doing on Sunday evenings, long enough meditations, then certainly we are changing a lot inside out. People are invariably walking as a different personality because they would have overcome some kind of a belief by the time they finish 5 days. So it's a great idea to plan some of our time ahead to be in Pyramid Valley or any ashram nearby your place. That is sort of helping us liberate ourselves and not be dependent on somebody else or something. So we'll go into meditation once again, dear friends. Relax yourself. We're doing breath mindfulness meditation and anapanasati. We observe normal natural breath to empty ourselves. 50 to 70,000 thoughts a day. So we observe the breath, mind becomes empty. With your eyes closed, specs removed, fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap, cross your feet at ankle, and then observe your normal natural breath. Take any point on the nose, and then observe that breath is going in and coming out. Breath goes in, comes out. Just observe. Don't manipulate the breath, just observing the natural breath. When we observe the breath, our thoughts become lesser and lesser. In between, you may get distracted, attention may go off into the thought. The moment you recognize it, bring your attention back to the breath. We don't fight the thought, instead, we observe the breath. To empty your mind, we observe the breath. Do so automatically. As we do so, automatically we are emptying our mind. Welcome to everyone on this 36th day of our meditation. A great afternoon, wonderful evening to everybody out there. Relax yourself with your eyes closed. With your eyes closed, legs crossed. My dear friends, dear masters, with your eyes closed, keep your hands on your chest area. Rest your attention on your breath and on your sacred heart. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more and feel that seat of all emotions that is expanding all life with its love energy. With its compassion energy. A greater love for life. Bring yourself into that present moment and feel your sacred heart moment by moment. Can you feel love, compassion inside this beautiful heart? Relive a moment from your life of love, of compassion, feel more of the love energy, of that compassionate energy, and expand your heart center. We're all connected as energy. Deep inside, we are specks of energy intricately connected with each other. Our experiences of life are multiplied when we become one with each other, one with everything. We become one with this greater intelligence, when we fill our hearts with love, gratitude, compassion, appreciation, adventure, feel that love, that compassion inside your beautiful heart. Life expands on love. Life thrives on compassion. Can you feel the love energy? Can you radiate that energy beyond your body onto every corner of this planet Earth? But it is bound to be received by the needy. Can you become one with all things and everybody? Feel that energy inside you, all around you. Friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation with your fingers into fingers. Rest your hands comfortably in your lap. And observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath for the whole duration. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends.
Be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the warm out breath. And allow yourself to become lighter and shallow with your in breath and the out breath. Meditation is the greatest gift we are given to ourselves. To get in touch with our greater self, our divine self, that quantum energy field. Be with your breath. Become one with that in breath and the out breath, dear friends. When we observe our breath, our mind becomes empty. When the mind is empty, we channelize all our energy into the generous present moment. we merge into that greater emptiness. Our wholeness. Into that infinite field of quantum energy. Tell yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is becoming empty, can you feel that emptiness? Inside your body. Can you sense energies in any part of your body? As you are becoming one with your breath, can you feel that emptiness inside you, all around you? Every time you're distracted, gently go back into observing your in-breath and the out-breath, and slowly bring yourself back into the generous present moment. And become aware of that emptiness inside you, all around you, occupying your room. As you are becoming one with your breath, become aware of that emptiness of no body, no thing, no one, in no place and no time. Allow yourself to merge into that breath and merge into that emptiness, the blackness, that void inside you, all around you. One with your breath and one with that emptiness, dear friends. Allow yourself to go deeper into the infinite depth of that emptiness. Spreading far and wide on your left side of no body, of no thing, become aware of that emptiness, of that void, spreading into that infinity on your right side. Remember, we are less matter, all energy. Allow yourself to stay aware from your body, to go way beyond your life. And merge into this emptiness as no body. All emptiness is energy. That's quantum energy field with infinite possibilities and unlimited opportunities. This is the field of all creation. This is the field of unknown. The longer we stay in this field as no body, the more we become of it, and the more we receive from it. stay aware of this emptiness as no body, and tune in to the abundance of energies in this field. There's infinite amount of healing energy, mystical energy, miraculous energy, love energy, empowerment energy, or whatever that you can become aware of in this field. Whatever we become aware, we receive. More of that art into our life. Where our attention goes, there the energy flows. The longer we lose yourself to this nothing, the more we become everything, dear friends. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper. Into yourself, where everything is connected. To everything else. Go deeper and deeper into yourself. Friends, let's express gratitude. Gratitude for living this beautiful life. Be grateful to your parents. Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, your partners, everybody. Be deeply grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, the sun, the moon, the Mother Earth. Be grateful to all the places we go, the things we use, the technology, and the systems that support us, our governments, our companies, and so many servicemen and women. Be grateful to yourself and be grateful to this intelligent universe, that quantum energy field, for allowing us to live so much more in this life. Gratitude is the high state of receivership.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax. Let the autonomous nervous system repair the body. And as you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? Who have you become? Where did you go? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. Circulate that energy back into your body and then open your eyes.
Wonderful. Anybody would like to share one experience? You can raise your hand. How did you feel in a session or otherwise? One sharing. Yes, Saruna. Yes, Saruna. You can get unmute yourself. Yes.
Namaste, Chandraji. Namaste. Thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful session again. It was really beautiful because the kind of inner peace and bliss, it's unbelievable. And I was having visions of pyramids and a lot of indigo light, like lot of purple colored light coming into the crown chakra, and then and actually waves of love going from, it was like expanding waves of love from the heart chakra going out into the world. So today was the most, I had a lot of interruptions from mosquitoes, I had to put spray, whatever, but it was, in spite of all that, it was very easy to go back to the most serene place inside with your wonderful masterly guidance. And it was really, I was amazed at how, in spite of all the obstacles of the external world, so even if there are real world mosquitoes and problems, it was like a lesson that you can touch. I thought today will be like a terrible meditation, but actually it was much more than what I could dream of in terms of the visions and the kind of peace and gratitude and love which I was feeling. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, madam. That's great. You have a beautiful nature meditation. It's more powerful. You're using the nature quite effectively for your advantage of meditation. Nice. Yes, Vanessa.
Thank you, sir. Today's meditation was for the first time I had a different experience of zero meditation, in the sense zero state, where I felt completely out of the world and in a different zone where I could not feel anybody around me. This was the first time I've experienced this, and first time I could see certain divine forces which I've never experienced before. So, as I was saying earlier, that with time you begin to experience the different state of mind, which progresses as you graduate into different state from practicing over and over again, and you master the art of meditation. And slowly the mind begins to follow your dictum, and it graduates into a zero state. So I'm extremely grateful that by the end of the second 40-day session, I'm feeling a very blissful state of mind, with the forces of the world taking a back seat. So my constant message to my mind is to get out of this day-to-day mundane suffering of the human thought and mind, and which is what I've been able to achieve.
Thank you, Vinaji. That's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yes. Everything comes with practice. I'm so glad you are in the second one. I mean, whether it's second or third, we continue to practice and practice. And the more we train our brain, and it becomes instantaneous to put our attention onto the breath, because the brain gets trained. Just have to go, and then that quickly mind comes back to the breath, and then we're going in deeper and deeper over a period of time. So if you practice longer, now beyond 45 minutes, slowly when you have time, sometimes on full moon days and Sundays, practice longer, then someday this experience are deeper. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I see Anusha there. Where are you? I do see
I'm
you.
at Pyramid Valley, sir. I would like to share my joy with everyone here.
Okay.
Namaste, everyone, and good morning. I came to Pyramid Valley 2 days ago. This is the third time I'm coming. First time I came last month, and I was really fortunate to spend my 3 days of time with Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji and Karthikeyanji and Chandra sir, Vani ma'am, and other co-meditators. That was really a wonderful, moment in my life. The first day when I came, I could not sleep also, because if I close my eyes, I may miss this, the scenery here over here. It's a lush green. This is a beautiful place, and for nature's lovers, it's like a paradise. We don't need any background music or anything. We hear lots of natural streams flowing and birds chirping, and we see many variety of birds here, which I've never seen in any zoo or anywhere. And there are many energy spots apart from pyramid over here, and effortlessly one can meditate for hours together. That's first time I'm meditating for more number of hours in Pyramid Valley. I think most of you all must have already registered for the upcoming program for Elevate Your Energy. If not, please do so. Really, you will enjoy so much here. And here, COVID protocols very well maintained, and here staff are courteous and affectionately they serve food, and rooms accommodation is also really good. And wherever you go, you find good Wi-Fi connections here. And there are
Are you also working from off?
I'm working. I opted for the working from home option Pyramid Valley. I'm really enjoying my work life as well as my meditation and nature over here. This is the first time in my life I'm enjoying like anything in amidst nature, and it's a great opportunity Pyramid Valley is giving to all the golden opportunity in this COVID time. Work from home option from Pyramid Valley. Uh,
Wait,
like
is not giving work from home or Pyramid Valley, please.
yeah.
Thank you, Anusha. That's great.
Thank you so much.
You are in Pyramid Valley and then doing this meditation from the energies of that place.
Yeah. Please do utilize this opportunity, friends. If not already register for EYE program along with Chandra sir's meditations and guidance on the other things. We can also enjoy the nature over here. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chandra sir.
Thank you. All right. Service. In 2002, as soon as I understood myself, over a period of 2 months, I read a lot of books and I did a lot of meditation. And that's the time I understood that happiness or sadness, suffering, or any of these are purely due to individual ignorance. It is Gautam Buddha's statement. Suffering is due to individual ignorance. Once I understood that statement, and it used to intrigue me in the months leading up to that meditation time, that how is it possible? But now we understand that 90% are here. If we change the meaning for anything that we experience, then automatically our experience also changes. Anything that we hear, we go through, if we change the meaning of it, it's a Harvard study, we change the meaning and then we have a different experience. It's up to us how we want to take it, right? So once I understood myself, then I continued, read more, but then it is apparently becoming clear that I can give myself, I can learn faster if I took to service, because I've seen closely my younger brother, Dr. GK, was working very closely with several senior masters and is spending a lot of time with Patri sir. Patri is a grandmaster. So I said, hey, this is nice. So I can actually also learn more by jump into service. This is one of the reasons of why I went into service, is to, for my own understanding, my own learning. Of course, then later I learned we're all the same, and then I can be happy only when people around me are happy. So I have to nourish not only myself, but also nourish my part of that everybody, which is my part of me, but everybody. But meditation, service, I purely went into Pyramid Valley as a project. Then the call came. I started thinking about how do I contribute, and this call came that we are setting up this project, Pyramid Valley project. So can you join? And I used to live in Bangalore, one of the, otherwise this whole place was, the whole Patriji's work was in Andhra Pradesh, not in Karnataka state. So this place, nobody was there, hardly a handful of meditators. But then again, when we wanted to jump into service, now this project, when we started with no money. It's not a rich society, in the sense rich in knowledge, but not necessarily monetarily. The Pyramid Spiritual Society's movement wasn't that way, because that was never the goal for Patri sir anyway. It didn't really matter. His whole work was in countryside, villages, rurals, enable, empower. So, but however, he had a vision that now we start this project here with no person, nobody, no followers or anybody practicing much, very hardly handful of people. And 2003, but they asked me if I want to be part of this, and I said, fine, it's great. And when we first wrote the brochure about this project, it came to about 20 crores, or about $3 to $4 million, right? In those days, maybe $5 million. With zero money in the bank. Then I would ask him and say, sir, how is it going to manifest? He said, money is incidental. You don't start something with money. Money is incidental in anything you want to do. It is the intent that carries. It's the thought and energy, because we are that energy being. When you start here, then we will attract even that. Whatever that is necessary for the project, if our intentions are right, and then we start here with a strong thought, with a clarity of thought and the vision. With the vision and clarity of thought, then we jump in and then start doing it, and things will have to come. They'll have to come in our way, attract in our way. So we started with somebody just giving just 10,000 rupees, that's $300, right? Or maybe $200. It started with that. I was not a rich person. Of course, I just came back from US because I never liked to be there. And I was in startups, and then startups where you don't really earn much salary in the beginning if you are especially a founder. And so I was barely living with whatever necessary, because that's all it was. But then, to my great, great surprise, this project, it's all just the energies. There are people who pull rickshaws, but they're meditating. They can't even earn 100 rupees a day, but they contributed money, 10,000 rupees. They could contribute because they believed that this work, that enabling somebody else to become their divine self again, to the God again, is beautiful. They experienced it, they contributed. So we could gather some money, acquire land. Many, many small contributions came, acquire land. We continued with our efforts. And then some of the bigger people, of course I could contribute, but some of the bigger people, Shreyans Daga came in. So then money came in to a great way. Along the way, one day it occurred to us, Vani was always very supportive. It occurred and said, hey, we take home loan, we take car loan. Why don't you take, if that is the case, then don't you take loan and then actually do something for this project? So we took some 5 lakhs loan that way and then gave that money to a personal loan, and then gave the money to the Pyramid Valley to buy land. Maybe we bought some 2-3 acres of land that time. You get all kinds of ideas. The biggest lesson for me is that, when you want to do into service, it's not money that if you think that, okay, money will come, you don't have to feel abundant. You don't have to have wealth to feel abundance. You don't have to have health to feel energetic. We got to flip it. So we were changing our consciousness and saying, okay, you go in with the idea of doing something greater, and automatically we attract the right things. We get the right strength and right courage to jump in. We don't have to have a lot of free time to do the service. You jump in to do the service, and time gets created. Many, many times, this is our state that we stay in. That I'm so busy, it's just not possible. But when I ran the company, I used to run the company at the same time as the managing trustee for Pyramid Valley. We became one of the 7 wonders of Bangalore. So that time, we were having these 25 to 30,000 visitors, and every Saturday, Sunday, we used to get these 5,000 visitors every day. And I used to still go. I was a CEO for the company, but I still go 2 to 3 times a week. 50 kilometers, I would drive one way. It is possible, dear friends. And if I had thought that it's not possible, then it's not possible. We all constantly, because it's all what we create, what we think is what we create. Just the way we create a time for this, we can easily create time if we wish to and make up our mind that I'm going to contribute. So when I took up on this service, there are a few things that happened. First of all, our dual nature is predominantly gets carried away. That nature, this material reality, we get carried away into it through our ego self. We feed in our ego that I am this, I am that, I did this, I did. When we do service, we drop ourselves significantly. We drop ourselves significantly because you are meeting all kinds of people. One side, trying to feed our ego becomes lesser and lesser and lesser when we are going and then doing the service, because we get humbled. We see people of all nature, right? I know there are many people here who are doing extreme amount of service. But it's good to understand these people from all backgrounds, all nature. Rumi said, I stopped complaining about lack of shoe when I saw somebody who does not have feet. What are we worrying for? Who does not have problems? Problems are there for everybody. But there are people who have with bigger problems. They're there. So our ego cells dropped significantly. We understand different points of view. How do we become one? Ego feeds and makes us separate, right? Ego makes us separate. I'm different because we lock ourselves up in these 4 walls, and the walls are so limiting that we feel like very tall. We become big. We say, I'm controlling the world. But when we step out into that nature, we become minuscule, into this whole ocean of people, and then where they have all kinds of challenges, and then we completely lower ourselves and so become one again. Ego is separating, and then lowering the ego is becoming one again. Don't get me wrong, it's required. To experience life, we're required to have this dual self. But we got to disengage from it as soon as possible. Service gives us one fundamentally great opportunity. We got to step out. When we step out, we expand our consciousness significantly. Our knowledge becomes quite a bit. Expand our knowledge, consciousness. All of it to become one. When you become one, that means you're operating as this larger, the universal, the whole consciousness. You are the whole. When you are the whole, then our state of being changes to as if everything is with you. There's nothing outside you. And so things start happening for us, manifestation. So manifestation happens. Many people who share, many of them were also into service. because they are naturally are feeling abundance with them, because they get that feeling of oneness when you go into take into service. So wakeful time we take to the service. A, we don't feed the ego, it becomes less and less, so become one more. And then two, we understand the different points of view. When I came into this project, there are people from all backgrounds have come as trustees. I'm one of the trustees, very fortunate to be here. And there is somebody from agriculture background, somebody is a businessman, somebody is a real estate person, somebody has got companies running. And I was an IT guy. I'm an IT guy. And so we all had different points of view in constructing, we're developing this facility, building the largest pyramid and various things, different points of view. For some, if you're putting grass, then it uses a lot of water that is just waste of money. Just be nature. For some, putting health faucet is unnecessary. But based on the background. Based on the backgrounds. Because yes, we can live with anything. So we understand different points of view. It becomes easy to allow somebody else to express. In service, it gives a great opportunity to listen in and then take different points of view. If you're used to always running your own business by your own self and then totally where you are the king and then you can queen and then you make everything by yourself, but then we come here and then say, yes, I can listen in to others. And then why is it again? So that we become one with them more. It's easy to differ, make differences and then go away. Meditation is teaching us to be developing that friendship. At the end of the day, we allow everyone to exist as they are. Don't try to change them. Of course, we have to build consensus for a given point. We have to make some decision at a given point of time, make that decision, but then again, let people to be as they are. So we understand different points of view. We develop, we grow. And then if you're doing business, it gives a great quality to take and apply it into business. Because businesses grow when we are able to take people along. So dear friends, service of course is inspiring us. It inspires us. When we go there, when we see people come and then people tell you, because of you, life has changed. Because of this, life has changed. So we get more inspired, right? Every time we see the change that people are helping, people are changing, people are more happy, enjoying, then it inspires us more. It's a direct way of realizing our divine self much more easy when we commit ourselves. All it requires, dear friends, is to commit our time. All it requires is to just think in our mind once that, yes, I'm doing it. I'm taking up my time. I'm creating some free time. We'll talk about this of various levels of people doing service, but absolutely. To say, we'll talk about this more tomorrow. But just by committing to ourselves that I'm doing this service. And like I said, I said, I really benefited a lot. I got opportunity to spend so closely with Patriji, with several masters. When we organize this global festival of spiritual scientists, so many international spiritual masters we invite. Spending time with them, understanding what is their learning in the whole lifetime. It's a great opportunity. Service gives a great opportunity to be learning from others as well as from learning from these masters. Many, many benefits, dear friends. And on this occasion, a request. Aruna Madam, I think you mentioned your brief experience of any service activity that you are doing.
Thank you, Chandra Master. I think the service which all of you are doing is the greatest service, because to go to connect to the sacred well inside is for me absolutely the greatest service. I have been, Bruce Lipton is my patient. Just now he was actually communicating with me, because there are huge fires and near the Gold Lake in Colorado. Is that where the Gold Lake is in Colorado? There are huge forest fires at the moment, and they've requested for all of us to pray for manifestation of rain. So everything completely, so the animals and nature and human beings there are saved. This is in Boulder, Colorado. There are very huge forest fires. So, this service is the only thing what we can do in our Sangha. And he says something very interesting. He says the telomeres grow longer. The more service we do, the younger we grow, the longer we live. Because our genes know that we have to live longer because we are beings of service. So scientifically, so he always makes a joke. He says, no wonder, all of you don't age because the more service you're doing. So I love the things what I love to do is to teach people meditation as well as for animals. We rescue all the injured animals, cows, human beings, and then also we run schools for hearing impaired kids and tribal children. So all the kids there are taught different form of practices, including yoga and meditation. So for me, to really see the face of the divine in every little thing which God created, and how can I make their lives better? So if not that, why have I even received a human body? So other than service, there's nothing else which brings greater joy. And this brought all great beings like Dr. Abdul Kalam, Karthikeyan uncle, like every single person who I have met in my life, including Bruce Lipton, Dean Ornish, all these are my best friends. So all of you today, Chandraji, like all these masters, the connection, the only common ground in my life is service. So I really request all of you to, and the happiness which you get, oh my God, I'm in my 50s now. I don't use hair dye. I don't use anything. And the greatest joys are only through service. There is no other happiness in life. When you give, you receive 10,000 fold in every way. You can give of your time, of your kindness, one soft, one kiss on someone's forehead, one, if you can take away their pain, if you can take away their stress, if you can bring harmony in their families through meditation, I think it's our duty. Let's take a pledge today. We will take meditation to the whole world, even if it is only to, like you said, to 5 people, 10 people, 50 people. I think every morning, what effort you have put in, Chandraji, I think then it's justified. So thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. That's certainly, you've been spreading light in many ways.
Karthikeyan ji and SVB uncle, I call them Balu Thambi, like they're all my younger brothers. So the reason they're all young is because of service. They share and give unconditionally. So it's a service which is a secret to them, to everyone growing younger and healthier and living life. So absolutely, thank you so much.
Yes. So we have, of course, we start this week with no other than Karthikeyan sir, who is an epitome of service. Epitome of service. So, sir, your closing comments. And before that, Ramesh is doing Ramesh Bafnaji, and then Balasundram has taken to great service. Already 3,000 children, students are going to get benefit with their efforts, and then about 250 or so teachers and principals and lecturers tomorrow are starting a 3-day program. It's all service. We are directly giving the pinnacle of the highest form of service that one can give, is to transform somebody, enable transform somebody inside out. Thank you, Ramesh.
Thank you very much. In fact, you have given us an opportunity to serve, and I really thank for that. This is a great opportunity for us to make sure that this benefit of meditation is taken to all the students, student community, and I think it's a good start. So hopefully, definitely it will go a long way.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Again, sir.
Yes. Anyone going through meditation become more compassionate. One of the necessary consequences of meditation is You become more compassionate. You care more for others. That's how families become harmonious. I'm aware of many families where they live together, but physically. But after a course of meditation, I find them there's a lot of harmony, understanding, and all that. And Arunamma is one of the most compassionate kind of persons I know. You know, Chandra, I met Dean Ornish first time in her wedding in Guruvayur temple.
Okay.
Yes. And they were talking about abundance and like, see, I don't have much money, but I feel very abundant.
Yes.
I feel full of abundance. I don't lack anything. I don't have much money. So you're absolutely right. Satisfaction has nothing to do with your power or money or whatever it is. Now, incidentally, I just come to know, you know, one of our great presidents, Mr. R. Venkatraman, his daughter, Dr. Lakshmi Venkatesan, has been quietly attending this program. If she's still there, you can call upon her. Dr. Lakshmi Venkatesan, daughter of former President R. Venkatraman.
Yes, sir.
If she's still there.
If you'd like to unmute and talk, you have to unmute. I do see Lakshmi Venkatraman Venkatesan, if she is her. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Karthikeyan. Yesterday, I had called Mr. Karthikeyan to thank him for the enormous good work he's doing and for this wonderful session. Chandraji, the 40-day session is something that I have thoroughly enjoyed. And my sister Padma has also been attending this program from Chennai. I would not like to say anything further today, but definitely this is something that I am requesting Mr. Karthikeyan to continue so that all of us will get the benefit of attending such a wonderful program, and to be able to consistently meditate is something that I think everybody benefits from. Certainly I have benefited from. And I think all of you at Pyramid Valley is doing an amazing job. So thank you so much for the kind of service and for the kind of wholehearted way in which you're doing it, because it touches your very core of your being. And even if you don't believe in meditation or you don't necessarily give it the importance before, after attending this session, I think one will begin to make meditation an integral part of your of one's very living. So once again, thank you, Karthikeyanji. It's very kind of you to mention this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lakshmi Madam. This is wonderful, Lakshmi ji. This is so kind of you to be part of it, and say all the. I mean, I think it's great to see that you are there. At the end of the day, Karthikeyan sir is a great inspiration for us. Every time I met him, his ease at which he mixes with anybody. Equanimity, I think, is one of the great people who practice equanimity continuously with ease, and then always wanting to give. And so it's great to have you with us, and then certainly have those kind words. Thank you. Karthikeyan sir.
It was a beautiful meditation. I don't like to talk more. I think you have heard enough. We can hear more from people, others. Wonderful to hear Arunamma and Dr. Lakshmi and everybody else. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So we'll take questions in a couple of minutes, dear friends. So thank you so much for joining. And, 4 days left for this program to close up, but that's fine. We will, I'm sure we're going to plan group meditations. I may not be necessarily joining, but we'll have group meditations continuously until we start our next 40 days. And then, of course, we have the 3-day program. I really think that, I've personally benefited quite a bit by taking days off and then putting myself through this deep meditation process. It works quite well. And of course, the technology, the music, and all of this has gotten so good. In a room meditating together, I think, and then a place like Pyramid Valley, it works beautifully and charmingly. And so, anybody, of course, feel confident about it. If the worry is about travels, of course, you want to get centered on that aspect of course. And then even if you're wavering slightest thing, then if you're centered on it, join us, and then join us in that 3-day program. And those who can't join remotely are there, fine. So we're going to do definitely morning, evening, long sessions. Those are like 2.5 to 3 hour sessions, right, in the morning and the evening every day. 3 days we're going to do, where we will go longer meditation. So November 6, 7, 8, as much as possible plan. And then particularly for those wanting to do this manifestation, go a little next level and go understand the deeper intricacies of it so that you can actually apply it quite beautifully. So with that, thank you so much, and we'll meet back tomorrow again. We have a special guest tomorrow. We're going to keep that secret, but we have a very special guest. So we'll meet tomorrow once again at 6 a.m. Thank you all. Have a great day. And we'll take questions in a couple of minutes.
I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed.
Okay. Take some questions. This is Padma Venkatraman. Thank you for joining. Would you like to also share something? Okay. I'd like to share Padma Venkatraman, madam. Okay, wonderful. Okay. What do we have, Pradeep?
Yeah, we have Venugopal who raised his hand.
Yes.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Good morning to all. Good morning to masters.
We can't hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning to all of you.
Yeah, Chandra sir, and we are seeing like a day by day improvement from our end. So every day we are learning, and as we 5 weeks last week. So we are worried about why my son will come in front of camera or not. But meditation, it's a real experience. We are all sitting together now. He's also build the confidence, and now we say, yeah, daddy, I will come and sit. So that is what it's happened from our end. Even Karthikeyan sir and you both are encouraged us do continue the meditation. Definitely one day we'll come in front of camera, but it's happened today. Even last Friday breakout session, even Vani madam and Lakshmi madam, both are encouraged us. We shared the information.
Hi, so that's your son.
Yeah, he is my son. We are all sitting together. So this is what I want to see. But finally we made it through meditation.
Madam, come into the frame a little bit forward. Yes. There you go. A spiritual family, meditative family.
I noticed this family from the beginning. I didn't know. There's no time to talk about it. All the four of them sitting together, such a beautiful sight. And with particularly the kids with so much of enthusiasm. And we are not getting bored at all, even by the talk after the meditation. Yes, this is amazing. I speak about Wiki in so many places outside the.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what is it?
And also,
I must compliment you for encouraging the children to come into this. Imagine, at this age, they get so much of involvement, enthusiasm.
What's your son's name? What's your Wiki? What's your name?
Chakradhar.
What's that?
Chakradhar.
Okay, what's your message to us?
Keep on meditating.
Can you be louder? Yes. That's okay. Let him say what he's saying. Venugopal. Okay.
I don't know what to say.
We have to let them speak their own mind. Yes.
How old are you?
I'm 12.
What?
12. I'm 12 years old.
Talk louder like your sister.
Yes.
I'm 12 years old.
Wonderful. 12 years, sir. Yes, great. So your message is asking everyone to meditate. Is that what you said first? Okay, we take that. Thank you.
Also, in our session, every day, one of the master and all great people will use Bhagavad Gita, from Bhagavad Gita, one of the point, one of the word. So Chakri started, Daddy, he went and went through the Google about Bhagavad Gita. He got a lot of information. Then he asked me to buy the Bhagavad Gita book. So I bought the Bhagavad Gita. They started reading. So every day, morning, one page they will read. They both will read one page. It's all happened like once I started my meditation. So we are very grateful to you all masters, grateful to all your masters. Thank you so much. We are fortunate to have like this 40 days program.
Yes, that's great. Thank you, Venugopalji. We want to see 10 more families like this next time from you.
Yes, yeah. We already started.
10 more wikis. I'm sure 10 more wikis will join, and brother's name, whatever. Brother. Yes.
Chakradhar.
Chakradhar. Okay. 10 more Chakris. Call Chakri?
Yeah, we'll call him as Chakri and Vicky.
No. Vicky and Chakri. Oh, I see. Interesting. Right. Pradeep, we have anybody else?
No one who raised their hands.
Okay. You want to relax. It's good. Okay, friends.
Ram Viranki was telling he is having a question. So you can unmute yourself and you can ask Ram.
Yes. Nirmala madam, how is it?
Great, sir.
What's new?
Very great. And like Karthikeyan, sir, even I'm the feeling of missing. I mean, within 4 days, we will be finishing our session. But after the first 40 days, I have started sharing my knowledge in spiritual tablets. That is GK sir's way of telling how to get rid of the COVID fear and all. Then after this, in this session, I have started spiritual parenting classes, and I am sharing my knowledge in spiritual tablets also. The other day when Prasanna madam had a session, myself, Manohar and Prasanna madam, and we're together in the session, we were feeling so energetic because we had started sharing our knowledge in Kakinada, in temples, then in houses and all. In parks also we were, and we felt more energetic, and I want to spread this to everybody, and I will be in continuously I'll be sharing my knowledge in this in the coming year, I mean in the coming days. And moreover, I'm feeling the manifestation is taking place in my life also. My health has improved a lot, and I have left my medicines. And in this week, I just want to test myself that everything should be normal in my this, and I want to prove that I can get rid of it. And I'm manifesting about my school also is getting along. Thank you so much for everything.
Sure, that's
Thank
great.
you, sir.
Thank you, madam. That's wonderful. You are an energy to be part of this. Nice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. And I have told Ravi sir also I'll be the volunteer in the youth session. And in the next this meeting, I'll be meeting everybody. And I'm feeling very great about it. I'm feeling because for my students also next I want to start the session along with my school. Some 2 more schools I want to answer. I have decided and I'm planning for the dates.
Okay, wonderful, madam. That's great.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, want to speak, sir.
Hi, Chandra sir. Good morning. Thank you so much, first of all, for your service and great lessons. I know it's tremendously adding a value to my life. And I used to do little yoga and meditation in my college days, but I left it more than 15 years back. Now it is getting back and doing a little bit of meditation in about 45 minutes. This is making me really great and happy, and entire my day is filling with happiness. Having said that, I have few questions, sir. My question number 1 is is the place where we are doing, is it going to play any role in our meditation, the way we are doing the meditation? That is my first one. And second one is in the same day, sometimes, we are going very deep into the and kind of, empty mind, or getting into the zero levels, no thought. But, after few minutes coming out of that mind, and we are again coming into the kind of analytical mind. And some days we are not at all going there at all into that kind of zero state. Is there any better way to, at least going few minutes, and apart from staying on the breath, even staying on the breath, not taking me to the empty mind few days? Is there any way I can do that little better than that? Thank you, sir. Those are the questions. I have one more, but those are my primary questions, sir.
Yeah. Meditation, any place, any time, for any long. So there's no restriction, right? There's no restriction of where you do. So it doesn't matter. We don't have to limit ourselves to a specific place or so. Be in a place where there's no distractions. If you're attached to some sofa, if you're attached to your workroom, if you're attached to a place where you, by being in that very place, you just get a lot of inputs of past memories, then pick up a place where it's just empty and then nothing, so you don't get distracted, right? That's all it is. Make it otherwise there's any place you can do meditation. If that's what you asked, I think you said place.
Yeah, posture also, sir. I mean, sitting position also, will it play any kind of role?
Posture, we want to lock the body, still the body. To still the mind, we have to still the body. If the body, when you do this, then hands don't go haywire, no? When it's there. So take a comfortable posture with the legs and hands locked, right? They cross each other and then hands crossed. And then of course, they also act as energy circulation mechanism, so they circulate energy in the body. But they're certainly serving a purpose of keeping your body locked so it doesn't distract you, and so that mind can go empty quickly. So that is a requirement. Only those who cannot do it is an exception. But otherwise, you want to use it because to your advantage. Okay. Even that is ultimately when you become better and better and better, then finally you realize that okay, there's no restriction for anything, right? You know that. But yes, but right now we are doing obviously. I mean, this is the posture you want to be locked in all the time. Okay. And there is infinity of experience. So every day, I kept talking about this, right? Now, every day, every time you travel, your experience is not the same, isn't it? Every time you go to office, your experience is not the same. Your days are not the same. So how can we expect meditation to be the same if sleep is not the same every day? Right? And so meditation also will be that way. Not each time when we set out to do a project, we are successful. Sometimes we are so, sometimes we are not. And so is the case of meditation. It has nothing to do with our ability. We are doing it right. The experience of it is what we are interpreting and saying we're not good or good. Because we try to look at something, we're trying to interpret something. And we have been told that if we didn't do anything for, say, and then we say we wasted time. That's what we're told. We always look at some output. And so as a result, our analytical mind is looking for something. And then so it says that, okay, we didn't get anything. And but every meditation is a good meditation. Every meditation is a good meditation because I've mentioned this. We go into microseconds also of emptiness. And then when we do that, and see, everything is at a micro, right? It's all nano levels. Deep inside, we are the atomic particle levels are all the same. So even that slightest time that we are empty and then we are receiving that energy. Okay. And so every meditation is a good meditation. Just continue, that's all. You'll get better.
Thank you, sir. I have one more question, sir. If you permit me, please ignore me. I know my lack of knowledge in this area, but just one more question, sir. You suggesting us to do some kind of manifestation, looking for the future, and see and feel the future. Isn't it contradict our empty mind, sir? One way we are doing this meditation to empty all our thoughts to become zero mind state or zero thought state. And when we are manifesting the future, aren't we in a way technically building up, using our analytical mind and building the future again in our thought process. Isn't it our contradicting our zero thought process, concept?
When did you start this program? You didn't start from day one.
This is the only first time, sir, I'm doing this 40 days meditation.
You're there from day one?
Yeah, I'm there from day one, sir. All the 40 days, not missing any day.
Okay. So, I've said this, heart elevation, gratitude, manifestation, the visualization, they are active mind process. They are outside the core meditation that we do. They're active mind process where we bring up an emotion and then we feel it, right, in each of them. So they're not meditation. Breath mindfulness, anapanasati segment is the meditation where we're emptying ourselves.
Okay, got you, sir. Yeah.
Rest of it, we are utilizing the power of thought and feeling to create a certain outcome. Okay?
So,
we empty ourselves and then we plant a seed through a manifestation of a heightened emotion with lots of energy. So we are actually directing our future to be in a certain way by wishing for what we think is really good for us, right? That's what we're doing. So it's outside the meditation we're doing it. Of course, in the whole process, we're calling it manifestation meditation. But thank you, As well. Technically speaking, yes, only the breath mindfulness meditation is a meditation. So you would have an answer that if you have only 20 minutes, just do breath mindfulness. Cross off everything else. You have extra 5 minutes, add heart meditation, or gratitude. Extra 5 minutes, add the other one. Extra 10 minutes, add visualization. Right? And then you use them at different times, right? But I always trade off everything to get breath mindfulness meditation if I am pressed with time. If I'm pressed with time, I trade off the breath mindfulness meditation and as observe the breath, go into that emptiness and then become one with it. Because what is it? We are becoming that bigger field and everything is inside the field, including the gratitude, including this heart elevation. Well, heart elevation technically has some extra advantage. But all of the manifestation is there inside that field. So if you have less time, then do it. So it feels good. We can also direct our attention, energy on using manifestation. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I would love to come to Pyramid Valley in Bangalore when I will come back to India. Thank you so much, sir, giving this information. And I'm right now in the US, Western Pennsylvania, sir, and happy to meet you whenever it's possible. Thank you so much, sir, once again for spending some time and clarifying my doubts. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Ramesh, sir.
Yeah, my past 3 days, my experience has been really fantastic. In fact, I go into the trance kind of thing where totally I even don't hear what you speak or the music or all that is going around me. And I don't know whether I'm going into the sleep mode or the trance mode. I'm not really able to make out, but it's totally, it's total blank. My mind is totally blank. It's fantastic experience and fantastic feeling. And once you come out, you're so fresh that as if you had a very good sleep and you just got up from the bed.
Yeah. Sleep is the weakest word for that experience, Ramesh, but you are going through a deep trance experience. That's why, of course, the first thing we can analyze and say is, yes, I feel fresh, but a lot more can happen. A lot more does happen. Yes. I mean, when we are sincerely practicing it, it has to happen. It has to show up that when we go in, that's the right thing to do. To not break your meditation and come back and listen to my voice, not at all. My voice and my guidance has to become secondary. Music has to become secondary. Primary is we are into this emptiness. And sometimes we are consciously aware, many times we're not consciously aware, but we are going into that place.
And a lot of bright white colors and purple color I see around me. That's a fantastic feeling.
Yes. Yes. You're experiencing that there is a bit different world out there, much unknown to us. Those colors, as you practice, I don't know if they're already become so vivid and clear. Many times we see those colors that don't exist physically. They only see them.
Exactly. That's those kind of colors. The purple, which I've never seen such a color. It's a different purple, right?
right? So there is any amount of that can exist. So that's what it is. So it's all revealing. So it's great. I mean, you are being part of the field and you're experiencing various parts of this energy in different ways, and some of it will become insight signals into your mind that will get revealed at some time. I mean, synchronicities happen because of that. Where we're receiving information and then it's all getting loaded into our brain, it gets unlocked at the right time, right place.
And a lot of time I just get back into my trekking days. I feel I'm in the Himalayas, and I've gone up to Everest base camp trekking. So those sceneries which I had in my mind, or those which I had seen there, is all coming back to my memory. And even I was a good car rally person, a rallyist. So I've even gone to Himalayan rally, which is one of the toughest in the world. So those feelings and those Himalayan rally, those zoom sound of the car is what I get sometimes in my mind. It's a fantastic feeling. It brings me back to my youth days.
Yes. When we relive some of the past experiences, if there is some learning to happen from them, if sometimes we relive the past experience to learn from it.
Yeah, I feel I should go again to my trek.
A way to say that, hey, this is probably what you enjoy most, so go and try it again to see what it is like. Remember, part of meditation is to bring that clarity of what I should do, and then sometimes it's also for that. So we just experiment it again.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Right. I thought I unmuted some folks if okay. Don't forget. No mind. So thank you, friends. Great to have. And then so we'll meet back tomorrow at 6 a.m. Thank you all. Have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world one heart at a time. We can change the world one heart at a time. I see you, I know you, you're a part of me. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. We can change the world. We can change the world one heart at a time. One heart at a time. I see you. I see you. I know you. I know you. You're a part of me. My heart is open to love. My heart is ready to love. I can change the world. I can change the world. One heart at a time. One heart. I can change the world. I can change the world. One heart at a time. One heart. I see you. I see you. I know you. I know you. You're a part of me.
I am Laman. Natraj. Pushpa.
Thank you, sir.